There is no way that people think prices are still reasonable.
I keep hearing people say that groceries are more expensive than eating out these days, and that might be true. If you can't grocery shop worth a damn.
So if you are one of the people that I'm talking about that struggle with grocery shopping, just hang tight. I'm gonna put you on.
If you need to save money in this economy, go to your local Asian supermarkets. I promise you, it's worth it.
I want y'all to look at this. I want y'all to pause the video and then put in the comments how much you think just what you see on this table is worth. How much you think I spent.
Welcome to that just don't make sense spending money on. Walmart edition part 1. First thing up, these little ass cups of hamburger help. Why would I pay you $2.24 when I can go to the back and get a box for $1.25? Make it make sense.
Now we know grocery prices are on the rise. This guy said something has to change, and so many people are saying something has to change, including myself. The prices are crazy. Watch this.
I want y'all to look at this. I want y'all to pause the video and then put in the comments how much you think just what you see on this table is worth. How much you think I spent.
Let's pause it and look. I already know Velveeta is like $7 by itself. So that's 7. I think he has 2. So let's say right there, we almost at. So that's about $20 right here. We're going to add the Doritos. The party size, about $6 for a bag, unless you get it on sale. So I'm already at about 25 with the sour cream. The cream cheese is about 2 something. So I'm going to guess about $35, $40. What you think?
I spent on this. And then I'm going to show y'all how much I did spend. This is Rotel. This is for Rotel. Now, everything that I'm showing you is I bought the meat separate. So this is just how much I paid just for this to make Rotel. Y'all pause the video, tell me how much you think I spent.
I'm saying about $35, $40.
And this is how much I spent. Y'all see that?
Where the
37.
See,
and the only reason it wasn't the whole 40
Velveeta.
because I got a discount card. And some gotta change.
that little bit of groceries on the table, mind you, it was all mostly processed and junk or whatever, but $40, you have to make that last.
There is no way that people think prices are still reasonable. I just went to get stuff for this party out of Walmart, and look at what I got. Okay, so 2 bags of chips and that French onion dip. That shit was $16.
What was the chips on sale? 2 for $10 maybe? Hold on, no. Those chips were probably $7 a bag. Stuff is expensive. It is really, really expensive. And she bought 3 items, $16. They better appreciate this party gift.
Welcome to that just don't make sense spending money on. Walmart edition part 1. First thing up, these little ass cups of hamburger help. Why would I pay you $2.24 when I can go to the back and get a box for $1.25? Make it make sense. Next up is your favorite Uncrustables. You get a 10-pack for $10.46. Now, why would I pay that when I can buy a loaf of bread, peanut butter, and jelly and get twice as much of a sandwich because you know it's halfway gone? Nope, not gonna happen. Now, somebody please explain to me when bleach, great value bleach, went up to damn near $6. Like, what the man y'all playing? Now, I can get the same thing for the same price with a smaller amount with the label. I cannot hesitate, so I gotta get the bleach, but we ain't gonna get the big one. We gonna get the reasonable one.
Right.
Oh, and I gotta take a deep breath with this one because this really pisses me off. Since when the orange juice? And look at this little bitty. This ain't even a gallon. $7.64. But if you want a name brand, clearly it's half the size. Focus and get me some oranges. I squeeze myself. Okay, so clearly these are the biggest scam ever. Now, if you know me, back in the day, these used to be $1. Now you telling me I get half the price for $1, or half the can for $1.48? Make it make sense. Okay, so clearly somebody must have forgot to sign, because I know you are not telling me that this little bitty bag of chips is on rollback for $2.69, regular price $4.92. Just because it tastes like some damn ramen noodles? See, Walmart gonna piss me off. And for the life of me, can somebody explain to me why this little bitty ass bottle is almost $8 for some damn fresh breath? I mean, goddamn now. Let me see, compare ingredient. Oh, same as Therabrand. Let me appreciate that. Let me get that grape bag. Let me get the hell up out of here before I spend more money than I plan to.
Oh my gosh. Everything is expensive. And like she said, for those Uncrustables, just get you a loaf of bread. Get you a loaf of bread. It was like $10 for 10. That's $1 per sandwich. And the sandwich isn't even a full sandwich. Get a loaf of bread, some peanut butter, and some jelly. call it a day. That's crazy.
I keep hearing people say that groceries are more expensive than eating out these days, and that might be true. If you can't grocery shop worth a damn.
There we go.
Oh, a McDonald's burger is $7, but all the ingredients for a burger at the grocery store is $17. Yeah, but you can have burgers all week. It might not be what you want, but 8 out of 10 times, groceries are always going to be cheaper. Now, do I want to cook? That's a different story. There have been times when all I had was 2 nickels to rub together. I would go to the store and buy a rotisserie chicken, a sack of potatoes, and vegetables for like $30, and that would last me all week. You try to go out there and eat out on $30 all week and try to get decent protein and nutrition, and especially if you're trying to lose weight. You try to go out there, eat healthy, eating out on a budget, and see if you need to sell a kidney. Another example is pre-cut fruit. I love me some pre-cut watermelon from Publix. Ooh, the best. But if my funds were low, I gotta cut the damn watermelon myself. I could buy a watermelon for $6, and 3 slices of Publix watermelon is like $6.50. So yes, grocery shopping is more expensive than eating out. If you can grocery shop correctly.
Right. If you can grocery shop correctly. That's right. You will end up spending more money in the grocery store than at the fast food places, making you think that it's cheaper to eat fast food than grocery shop. Now, mind you, of course, you got to cook it. But again, you're saving money in the long run. So think about that. Now, some of the places that I love to shop, ShopRite, I was going to say Pathmark. Now, Pathmark is long gone. ShopRite, Food Lion, Aldi, Lidl. Those are some of the major places that I like to go to grocery shop. But I also like to go to my local Asian supermarket. They have some good foods. They have some great snacks. Take a look at this video.
Can someone tell me how Asian supermarkets still have prices like
And good
$1.57 per pound for tomatoes and 98 cents for butternut squash? $3.88 per pound for pork belly when all the big box stores charge an arm and a leg for all this? $5 for 3 pounds of chicken wings. If you need to save money in this economy, go to your local Asian supermarkets. I promise you, it's worth it. And aside from the basics, you get cool things like the sticky rice for $3.99, 25 vegetarian spring rolls for $5, assorted fish balls for your hot pot for $4, 3 pounds of pork shoulder for $10. I'm home now, and I spent a total of $40 at the Asian supermarket. Let's see what we got. I got egg noodles, fresh shiitake mushrooms for $3, 2 bunches of green onions for $1 each, a bunch of tomatoes, some fruit konjac jelly. This is like low-calorie jellies. I love these. Some vegetables for $3, dumpling wrappers for $2. I ended up getting the sticky rice. This is called soy in Vietnamese. I love this stuff. Cornstarch, wonton wrappers, and the pork shoulder.
How
For
much?
$40. Go to your local Asian supermarkets, guys. You're going to
Hold
save
up.
a ton of money. I promise you. Seriously, all of this for $40 is a steal, and it's good, healthy food that you can cook up.
Compare what he just showed us to what we saw prior with the guy who was making rotel $40 to what he bought at the Asian market for $40, which will last for days on end. Look, don't tell nobody I told you about the Asian supermarkets. It's our secret. But I love going there. They save money. We can't let all the people know about going to the Asian supermarket. Speaking of, let me show y'all some of my snacks. Let me go. Hold up. Hold on. Okay. So speaking of Asian supermarkets, some of my favorites are the dumplings, but this one in particular, let me know if you can see it. The shumai, the shrimp shumai. Anytime I used to get sushi, I would ask for shumai. And then one day I was in the Asian grocery store and I saw it and I said, oh, I'm gonna make my own. My cousin turned me on to this one. Now, as you notice, it's empty. I have one left. But this is a milk rice cake. It is so good. So good. If you have a sweet tooth, but you know what it reminds me of? Corn Pops. If you like corn pop cereal, you'll like this. And then this was on TikTok. It was a trend to go get this ice cream. Now, mind you, it's all gone because it was so good. This is the peach. It was a peach ice cream. And they also had mango. So good. It was so good. It was so good. It's all gone. All these snacks are gone, just about. I ate this one yesterday. The peach one is gone, but I was getting ready to throw this out into the recycling. But yeah, these are my Asian supermarket snacks that I like to get. So next time you go, check it out. And I love their produce. They have so many different varieties of everything. It's so fun to go and like take the kids to have them, have some exposure to different culture and things like that. But I really love the food. It's really, really good. And when you do grocery shop nowadays, you're counting every penny, you're counting all your change, making sure everything is correct. Because when you go out, you have a set budget. You want to make sure that everything that you are getting is on the list. You're writing your grocery list down. You're planning out your meals, right? I saw this video and this lady was saying, do you even know how to grocery shop? When I was younger, I had to be taught how to grocery shop, what to look for. Look at the unit price as opposed to the price on the tag. Look and see how much you're getting for that. Is it per pound? Is it per ounce? What is the difference in those prices? Take a look at those stickers. Watch this.
I'm 25. A lot of people my age and younger do not know how to grocery shop. Now, don't get me wrong. Groceries are high right now. They are. But y'all will go into the store and buy complete, utter. Y'all don't even know how to buy enough food to plan out meals and things of that nature. And maybe nobody ever showed y'all. Maybe nobody ever taught y'all. But it's not a hard concept. So if you are one of the people that I'm talking about that struggle with grocery shopping, just hang tight. I'm going to put you on. Okay, so let's say you got $30, right? 30 bucks. Out of those $30, you need to be able to make at least 2 to 3 meals, okay? So I wrote down proteins. So that's the first thing that you're going to want to get out the way because meat usually does cost the most when you are grocery shopping. So sausage, turkey, bacon, hamburger, chicken, whatever you're going to get, that is going to be the majority of your $30 spent, okay? Oh, and I forgot to say this as well. When you're buying your protein and your meat, you don't want to spend over $20 on the meat, okay? Now, I'm not going in any particular order, so next one is drinks. A lot of y'all waste money on getting like 6 packs, 12 packs, 24 packs of like sodas and juices and things of that nature. Just go ahead and get the 2 liter, okay? It's always going to be cheaper. I know there's a lot of boycotts going on right now, so I don't really want to tell y'all to shop in a specific place. But me personally, I just shop at Walmart because it's literally right down the street from my house. So the 2 liters at Walmart are about $1.88. The highest ones that they have go up to $2.62. Now, if you know anything about 6 packs or 12 packs or 24 packs, they automatically start at like $5 or $6. So you can save a lot of money and get a little more bang for your buck if you just buy the 2 liter. All right, now I don't know if a lot of y'all eat vegetables, but I see a lot of people my age, they'll typically get like the frozen vegetables, like frozen broccoli and cheese and, just frozen stuff. Or if not frozen, they'll get it out of the can. Now, it's fine. You could do what you want to do, but the frozen vegetables and the canned vegetables are always going to be higher than just regular fresh produce. For example, if you want a can of corn, it'll probably run you about $2.25. Versus if you go to the produce section and get the actual corn on the cob, it goes for about 25 to 30 cents. So for $1, you can get 4 corn on the cob. Do you see what I'm saying? So again, like I said, when you're grocery shopping, the bulk of your money needs to go to the meat if you eat meat or some kind of protein. The other portions of the money will go towards your drinks. Get 2 liters because it's cheaper. And then your sides. If you like I said, if you like vegetables or anything like that, like if you like chicken and rice and broccoli and, you like to put vegetables on the side, go produce. You know what I'm saying? Because canned vegetables and frozen are always going to cost more. And y'all need to stop going to these stores and just buying whatever, cinnamon rolls, donuts, chips, all of that. No, y'all need to know how to make a meal. Y'all need to know how to shop for meal making. You need to be able to prep your meals out throughout the week. I just went to the store yesterday. I spent $20.28 and I got I got collard greens. I got some noodles for some macaroni. I got 2 things of cheese and I got 6 steaks and I got some vinegar for the collard greens. And that came up to $20.28. Now me, I live alone and I don't have to cook for anybody else. Now if my boyfriend wants some, he can have some, but mainly I cook for myself. So that $20 that I just spent last night on the steak and the collard greens and the macaroni, that can last me for at least 2 days. I'm gonna eat it today and I can possibly eat it tomorrow. I would have spent $20 on DoorDash to get some Wingstop down the street, and guess what? I would still be hungry. Okay, so y'all got to know how to grocery shop and y'all have to know how to get the ultimate bang for your buck. Okay, and also I want to tell y'all this: whatever store you grocery shop at, Target, Walmart, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, I don't know, wherever you shop at, you need to make sure that you have the app, because the app has all kind of discounts and deals and stuff, and you need to make sure that you're getting the ultimate bang for your buck. You have to stretch that dollar, so be on top of coupons and things of that nature. Okay,
That was all great advice that she just gave us. And to be 25 and to know all that, great, wonderful. And I'm glad that she's spreading that to everyone. So using the app gives you extra coupons, and I did that today. I went on the Food Lion app and I said, you know what? Clip, 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 ShopRite app, clip, clip, clip. You want to try to save as much money as you can when you go to the stores. So get the app, cut the coupons, look at the circulars, see what's on sale. She mentioned canned goods. So if you do, shop for cans, ShopRite would always have this can sale. I don't know if they do it like twice a year or whatever, but if you are into buying canned goods, they do have sales on cans every now and again. I do prefer frozen vegetables and fresh vegetables as well. Like she said, you do get more bang for your buck when you are in the produce section. However, produce goes bad. So just make sure that you cook it as soon as you buy it or within the first couple of days, unless you know how to preserve it well. I did watch a video recently on Social Simone's channel. I'll put that video down in the description. Take a look at that. The people gave some great tips on how to preserve your produce, how to preserve a lot of your foods, not just produce. Take a look at that video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.